another fun book this evening. Pete the Cat by Kimberly and James Dean. This one is Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. This one is dedicated to my grandson, Miles, who apparently at bedtime needs lots of drinks, needs lots of animals, and everything has to be just right. So bedtime can take a really long time. So maybe this will help you children who may also be like that to see how delaying bedtime and taking a long time to get ready for bed feels like. So Pete and the gang had a great day. They had been to the beach, surf and sun and lots of fun. Yeah, looks great. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. Wonder what his idea is. How's he gonna extend the fun? How about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Alligator says, groovy. Pete's place, let's go, they all said. Yeah. Sleepover. The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say goodnight. So, on went everyone's pajamas, and they're all telling each other good night. So, good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. See, they're all lined up there. Yeah. All right. Pete was just about to catch some Z's, just about ready to fall asleep when he heard this. Clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. So they started again. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. So there they are. Getting all ready. Yeah. Getting all ready. Pete tried again to catch his Z's when rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. What was that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. He needs to go to sleep. What's he playing? Yeah, he's playing his drums. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. That would be loud and maybe annoying. All right, so they're starting again. Who was first? Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes. He wanted to catch some Z's. But then he heard. There they all are again. What do you think you heard this time? I don't know. What did he hear? Oh, my. Munch. 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 Pete had a hunch it was Alligator. He was always eating. What could Pete do? Was it Alligator? Yeah, he was eating some of the leftover pizza. Very loudly. Yeah. So here's Pete. Yeah. His eyes are getting tired. Yeah. It's been a long night so far. all the clapping and rat-a-tat-tatting and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story and he started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. Pete noticed that it was finally quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting, no more munching. They had all settled down and no one made a sound. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Do you think they're finally gonna go to sleep? Do you? Do you think Pete's gonna get some sleep? Pete yawned. He turned off the light. Good night. Sleep tight. It's time to catch some Z's. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Is this finally it? Is it finally it? Yeah. Tomorrow was another day of surfing, sun, and lots of fun. Whoa. Yay, that looks really good. It's gonna be summer. Yeah. So there's all our friends. Yeah. And they finally did get that good night's sleep. And they got to go to the beach and play again. All right. So, when it's time for bed, don't give your mom and dad the bedtime blues. Just go to sleep. Night, kids.